everyone, Trent here, Precision Transmission. We've got our Suburban transmission all taken out. It's ready to go back in, and we've got to change the rear main seal. So I'm going to kind of show you the process of cleaning up, how I do it and how we put these things back in. So we want to take some brake cleaner, carb cleaner. Doesn't matter where you get it from. We like to use O'Reilly's. That's where our account's at. Them guys there, they do a lot of work for us. Got a good group there. So we're just gonna spray a little bit of this around here. And we're gonna scrub it a little bit. And you'll start seeing it work. We don't want to use too much, of course, because we're gonna be throwing this away. We don't care about that. We're just gonna try to get all the buildup out of there before I take that cover off. Just like that. Good. Okay. Once that's done, I do have my safety glasses on, by the way. We're going to take these bolts out. And they normally have a lot of dirt and mud and grease in them. Those are the ones we're going to reuse these. We're going to use all these. These we will not reuse. The new cover comes with new bolts. Take our old handy dandy screwdriver, give it a old pop. It pops right off of there. The gasket didn't come, but the cover came off. Nasty cover. You can just tell it's stuck on there, and it's not even going to be plastic anymore or rubber. It's just, I mean, you can just break it. You can just pull it right off of there. Let me see. You can just pull it right off of there. Next, we're going to take us a good old razor blade buddy. I'm going to stick this rag right here. Try not to get much debris in the oil pan. I'm going to scrape around the edges. Get all that excess off of there. And just take it all the way down to the rag. Kind of nasty. You gotta press hard. That stuff is on there pretty good. I mean, it's just nasty buildup. Okay, that's done. You can remove the rag. We're going to spray some carburetor cleaner on our rag. We're going to go around the edges. Clean everything up real nice and easy. come back with a dry one. Make sure everything's dry. And I feel like this is where people mess up and get this brake cleaner, this straw, if you can. Trying to be easy with it, but it's not working. And then even take air blood. Do it another time. I'm gonna get all that oil out of there. All of that oil. I'm gonna rub the top of it too. It's nasty. It's really nasty. We're gonna even take our screwdriver and put it in the rag and get in our corners. That we do them all. We do all these like this. All of them. This just ensures that this thing is not going to come back. And that's why we don't have comebacks. Okay, we're almost done. We're going to do one more wipe down. One more spray. Trying to be gentle, and then it's kind of tedious. If not, you'll spray oil right all in your face. There's oil right there. Looks pretty dry, but what I was saying, there's oil in the oil pan, so if you just hit that, you're liable to catch your face in a bunch of oil, and oil everywhere. Well, let's grab our new cover. Got our new cover and remain seal. So what I actually have some line bolts already in it, as you can see. We're gonna put a small bead of silicone across the bottom of this. Where the oil pan and cover seal. Just enough to seal, nothing big. A little will go a long ways. And I'm just smoothing it out real quick. Ta-da. And then one more thing. If you do not do this on an LS motor, you're looking for a leak. You have to silicone your corners. Have to. That's like double insurance. If you don't do that, you're just waiting for a leak. So now we are ready to put our cover on. So we're going to take our cover like this. Be nice and easy with it. Line it up around the rear main seal. And kind of push up. And I just say, I call it a karate chop. Karate chop it on both sides. And it's on. And then you just take your bolts here that you started the gasket with. Start them by hand. Once you got them started by hand, we can take them a little further. Then we've got our rest. I never suggest starting a bolt with an impact, so don't try that at home. But this isn't my first time. Now that we have all those started, remember our 10 millimeter bolts in the beginning? We're going to put those back in, but we are not going to tighten them. Do not tighten them. Do not tighten them. You got to come back. We're going to tighten our cover. And I am going to turn this down. We're going to tighten from the middle, out and down. Then I'm just gonna go back hand tight, because I know, like I said, this isn't my first one, how tight these things should be. I mean, don't do it if you don't know. Make sure those are tight. We're going to come back to our 10 millimeter and then we're going to hit these. And so look, it's going to tighten up. Can't really see it too much, but it did. It squeezed up to the pan. We're just going to make sure they're tight. Nice snug tie on these. These, I mean, not very tight at all, maybe 10, 15. There you go. That's how you replace a remain seal. You don't want to tighten these down first, because if you do that, you pull your seal out of round. So you have to get it on there nice. The crank will center it. Make sure it's on nice and straight. Tighten down, tighten out. Tighten your 10s last. You're good to go. Put your flywheel back on. we re-Loctite all of our bolts. You should too. It's just a double insurance. And I know it's getting to be about lunchtime. I think it's past lunchtime. I'm hungry. But there's just things you gotta do for lunchtime. Get our customers taken care of. That's our main priority. We're gonna go around in a star sequence. We go around in a star sequence to make sure that it's torquing down nice and flat, and then just gonna go around and make sure these things are tough enough to go around one time and hit it and it's nice and tight. There you go. And then our small bolt hole. Now we're ready to put in our transmission. So if y'all guys will stay tuned shortly, we'll get that bad boy in and show the process on it. Y'all guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Looky there. Looks like our 2000 model Chevy Suburban transmission is all tucked in there nicely. We're gonna start putting all the cross member, transmission mount, drive shafts, exhaust all back together. Once you put that in there, it's really kind of hard to see these things. So, you know, I just wanted to get y'all a little sneaky peek of the new unit before it's all tucked up and away. Another one here, Precision Transmission. Customer's gonna be really happy. Y'all stay tuned for finished product. Just like that, we have us a finished product. Beautiful transmission, brand new converter. Everything's put in the right spot, just right. This thing didn't have both these covers, so I'm trying to find one still. Hopefully I can find one. If not, might have to leave without it. A lot of people don't put those on once they take them off, in which they're lost. We do have a couple extra laying around. We try to put them on there if we do. If not, it's no big deal. It just tries to keep things, it does keep things out of there, not tries. But without it, of course, you know, might try to get something in there. But everything else looks really, really nice. Transfer case is full of fluid. And I do like that somebody asked me about my dots. Before I do take the drive shafts out, I do go through and I mark them, because we have had these things come in. You change this drive shaft 180, go drive it, it could cause issues because it's been in the vehicle so long and it's just ran that way. Come back and turn it 180 and you get rid of a vibration. But you also have to check your U-joints, you know, because that can be caused of that. But also these things are balanced as well. There's a weight on it. You can see that. So they spin it, balance it, make sure it's all in line. But we got it all filled up. Gotta let it down, fill up the transmission, we'll be ready to go. Another good unit out the door at Precision Transmission. If y'all need anything here, give us a shout. Have a great day.